Welcome to the Mental Performance Playbook. Today we are talking about stress responses, and athletes' ability to handle it, and more importantly, how you can handle it. If you are new here, my name is Gabe Rummel, founder of The Athlete's Health, creator of its Mental Performance Playbook here, where we are breaking down elite mental strategies and delivering them in actionable exercises for us to apply immediately. See, today I was just going over some educational work, some educational pieces, and I was thinking about, okay, there's something that I've been working on a lot lately and that I've seen really hit home for people. And that is the stress response. Stress, how it is a thing there and what we can do for it. So today I am sharing the screen. You can watch as we take the notes, and we're going to break down not only what it is, the forms of it, not only the response of it, a theory that is going to break this down and how we can use it, but then ultimately how we handle it. The exercises that we need to do that we will implement to make the most of this and perform at our peak. Now, if you like this, all I ask is please share this show, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and take these exercises with you. So without further ado, let's get into this. Hi, you're seeing this because all the notes that I am writing down in the rest of this video apparently are not being uploaded right now for this through the software I use. I'm in communication with them right now to figure out the best way to do this. Please at least listen along. Once again, I am very sorry. If needed, reach out. I will try and upload the notes as well to this video. Otherwise, please enjoy the rest. Take away the notes, the tidbits, and apply them to help your mental game. Back to the show. All right. Like I said, we are covering the topic of stress, the stress response, and athletes' ability to handle it. Thought I had more space there. Now we know. So the first thing that I really want to make sure we understand when this is happening. See, take notes, because for the athletes that this is exactly what they need to do. And for you to be aware of this, whether you're a parent or a coach or someone else watching, listening in, this is what we need to understand to streamline the process and make the most of it. So the first topic here, number one, is stress. But hear me out on this. See, we got to go into what it actually is. So we got two forms here. There is anxiety and there is fear. Now, I'm sure we have heard these terms before. Now, anxiety, what I want us to think about this is abstract. This is unknown, weary, murky, in the future. It's an unidentified source. And maybe next time I will write all this out. We'll see. I wrote it out on the notepad, but we'll see what we do with the iPad in the future episodes. Comment. Let me know. I hope to keep making these and make these better for all of us. We can upgrade the mental side of the game and improve our overall performance in sports for life. That's what TAH does. Training and tracking for the mental side of the game, for mental performance. Now, fear, on the other hand, this is a response to a more concrete thought. Response to concrete thought. Now, I want to make sure we understand this, that anxiety is abstract. We're underlying that in many different colors because it is an important piece. Now, the thing with both of these pieces, and I'm putting that in the side here, these have both not happened yet. Both not happened yet. Think about that. The anxiety, the fear, they both have not happened, but that is what is happening for stress, for us getting stressed up. We're getting anxious. We're getting worked up. We're having a little fear, a little doubts, whatever the case is. We're getting energized. I don't care. That is the stress. That's what's happening. Now let's go into the stress response. See, that's the second piece that we need to make sure we cover here. That stress response. And we just got two simple parts of this. We have the mind, and we tackle both. We train both of these up, because it's one thing to get in an actual weight room or in the field or in the gym and work on the physical side, which is the other side, the body piece. But then, as I'm sure as you know, as you have seen or you've experienced yourself, when something happens, that body, which is technically called somatic, but we're just going to call it body the rest of the time, is still going to tense up. Something's going to happen there. And we're going to get into that in a second. Whereas the mind, which is technically called the cognitive, is controlling it, right? That supercomputer, the programmer for the rest of our body, that is what we have happen. And so we are going to handle both of these pieces. Now, for any of those book worms out there, I was going to say nerds. It is nerds. I'll call myself a nerd. You can still be a performer and be a nerd. It's okay. This is called the multidimensional anxiety theory. So if you want to look this up more, multi-dimensional anxiety theory. And this has a look to it. So I'm going to break this down in simple terms. Got one axis that goes up like that and another one that goes over like this. So this axis is performance. You want to get performance improvement? You want to increase that y-axis? I would think so. That's why people usually come to us, that they're actually like down here, but we want to get it up, right? Because the anxiety for the people who come to us, it's not everyone, but some of them, they need some pain points. So they're usually something like right here, if this was to go down more. But what we see on this graph is we see two charts here. I'm going to go two different colors here. I'm going to go blue for one, and the blue looks like this. It's a U, but upside down. And this is the body. So to have peak performance, or arousal level, anxiety, oh, we're getting a little worked up, is going to be in the middle. Now we're going to go green light for the mind. Now the mind looks something more like, let's go back on that. Looks more something like a slope like that. That's the mind. And so obviously, I mean, you're going to be at your best here, but physically, we may not be. You may be here at this next dot. But the key is that we need to vary this depending on the sport, right? But the point behind this chart, this graph, is that we have two different pieces that we need to look for. We need to look for the body and we need to look for the mind. We need to train these up. We need to analyze these. We need to see where we're sitting at with them. And so that's what we're going to do for the rest of this. We got one more part that I'm going to make sure that we look at here, and we are going to train these up. See, we're going to go training here. Let's go with this. And the key point with this, as we look at this training piece, this is an initial training piece. We would want to go more in depth, train it, hone it in more. But if we do, which we don't like to do, but like one workshop with a team or one session with a family, and that's all we're going to do for the athlete, these will help. So these will help you if you do them and if you keep doing them. If you do it once and throw it away, it's like if you get under the squat rack once and you're done with it and you never do it again. You're not going to get much stronger squat. You're not going to get more explosive. This, the mental side, is the limiting factor. So the first thing that I want to make sure we know to do is this awareness piece. And what I mean by this is our temperature. So you see, everyone's going to have a different temperature. Some people want to be more cool, calm, collected. That may be here. And then they have the rest of their performance zone. Some people may want to be right in the middle. And other people might get pretty hot. They didn't get riled up before they go perform. You can think golfer here, and you can think, I mean, I would say football, football, you're banging around the whole time, trying to tackle someone, taking a head off. You're going to have to be a little hotter temp. Now, if you're the quarterback, you're going to be a little cool. But that is the first thing we have to know. We have to know the awareness. We have to know our temp going into this. So this is what we were just working with a team with. From there, we're going to have 3 different types of resets to reset when we are getting a little too stressed out here, when we are going too much on this side here. When we are lining up over here and we are crashing down, we're going to go with 3 resets to hopefully bring us back into more of this area around here. No promise different for everyone, but that's how it'll go. So these are going to be just 3 types that you can do. 3 types to test out, to use, to implement, and see how they go. It was Easter today when I'm recording this. My hair's a little mess. Had to come back home from the family events, from coding some work, and let's get going on this. So first one is a do. Now this is for the physical side. This is for the physical. This is going to reset the physical body. Oh, this could be a big breath. Whew, as resetting the physical body. This could be kicking your butt with your heel. This could be pulling up your arm sleeve. This could be snapping, clapping. We've talked about this a lot, but this is one for the physical side. If you're getting anxious, if you're getting worked up, big breath. Whew, bring it back. Now we can twist and turn that. We can create that into many different ways with our athletes, and that is what we like to do. We like to customize it so you will actually use it. But that's what you can start with. Now, we're going to go into the mind because, mental performance playbook here. The Athletes Out, TAH, top athlete habits. It starts up here, the supercomputer. Of course, you got to shoot the ball. You got to get the passes, and you got to get in the weight room too. But this can be the limiting factor and often is. Next thing is say. So this is for the mind. This could be breathing, which is not technically saying something. So let's backtrack that one. This would be more like saying your words, saying next, saying explode, 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 saying green light, green light, green light, saying move on, chicken, like whatever you want to say, we can move into this. But the point is, hopefully we can, for a baseball, softball season coming up, hone in on this word instead of thinking about striking out or hitting the ball or the pitcher or 2 outs, full count. That is what we can focus on, that word instead. And the other thing, the last part is see. This is the mind and the eye specifically. The eye is part of the brain. How fun is that? Yes, eyes are the only part of the brain that is outside. And what this can do is this can retrack us, trace us, paint a new picture for us, can have us see the next thought before we even need to think about it. No, that will just tell us next thought. It gets the thoughts away. It moves us into the next play, into the next possession. And if we want to handle the stressors, if we want to understand the stress response, and if we want to train this, handle it, athletes handling it, this is where it can start. It can start by knowing the temperature, having that awareness, and knowing we have both a body response to stress, which is technically called somatic, and we have a mental, a mind's thought to stress, which is technically called cognitive. And they are going to be at different levels for different performance peaks. And we can train these. And that is what we are doing. And hopefully this can be a surface level. Go out, try implementing one of these with the awareness piece is the main point of this episode here. You are now more aware of this and you can go out and notice it next practice, or more specifically for the coaches, you can notice it for the parents if you're at the practice or if you're seeing it, or if you are one of the college athletes that we work with or high school athlete too, nonetheless, middle school. The awareness piece is there. And now it's about, okay, the self-talk, the confidence, the actual resetting, the focus pieces, so many more mental component topics. Comment, let me know what you'd want to hear next, and we can roll that out. Make sure you have these services so you can help it out. Now, this is the training piece. Make sure you get the tracking in one way, shape, or another by reassessing. Write this at the end here. That wasn't a part of it, but we're going to go into it. Reassess at the end. See if it worked, see what didn't work, and move on from that, constantly training and improving. If you like this, once again, please share this with someone. My name is Gabe Rummel, founder of the Athletes Health Mental Performance Playbook. We keep twisting and turning the setups, making this the best for you, the audience, and hopefully helping out. But we will catch you next Monday. Peace.